Jim and Terry show with scary thoughts of costumes, scary thoughts of scary food, pumpkins, carved
pumpkins.
I like the pumpkin seeds, roasted with some sauce on them.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit of salt. Yeah, I could go with some of that.
My youngest likes, this may be wrong, so I'm sorry if I'm wrong on this, pumpkin pie.
What's wrong with pumpkin pie?
Well, I've got 4 sons, as you know. I'm thinking it's the youngest who likes pumpkin pie. I'm guessing.
I don't usually like it, but we were given one over Thanksgiving, and I happened to enjoy it. Mainly because there was nothing else in the house that was sweet and savory, and I could have liked it, but, I got into it. I got into pumpkin pie. So
I can eat pumpkin. It's not my first choice.
No, not my second or third.
Yeah,
maybe fifth or sixth.
But I think I'm moving away from what was once my favorite, was pecan pie.
Yeah, I don't know how you like that.
So
That was
sweet and incredibly sweet.
Oh, it
yeah.
makes, what is my
So like a
wife
giant
say?
butter
Makes
tart.
my teeth curl.
Yeah, like a giant butter tart. Well, I'm not. I don't even have a
that's
sweet
a butter tart. Wow.
I don't have a sweet tooth, but if I have to eat it, I'll eat pumpkin pie. I'd probably pick apple. Is probably what I would pick.
Yeah, that's my wife's favorite too.
That's where would you
with a slice of cheese or not?
I would.
Old
I
cheddar?
could take that. I never understood the connection.
The old cheddar on top of an apple.
I never got the connection, but I would do that. Sure. Okay. What's your favorite?
I think my favorite would be lemon meringue pie, which my mother-in-law gives me religiously. She's not a believer. She gives it to me religiously on my birthday and sometimes for Christmas.
Banana cream pie.
That's good. Boston cream pie.
Ooh.
Cherry pie. I love a cherry pie.
Yeah?
The sauce, I would even eat it, just the filling from the can. That's how tasty.
Decadent or what?
Yeah, straight out of the can.
I'm amazed you're not real fat.
Well, you have to moderate in all things. You can indulge, just don't indulge every day.
Moderation in all things.
Moderation in all things. And I don't know if that's in the Bible. I think that's
It is. Everything's permissible, but not everything's beneficial.
Yeah, I think it was Aristotle who penned it about 1,000 years before it was in this Bible. So
okay, that's fine.
There you go. And that's fine too, yeah.
Good stuff's good stuff,
It is. And pumpkin pie is good with a... Do you get the squirt cans of whipped cream? Oh, yeah, it's a good sound. That's so ASMR of you, Jim. I gotta have some. Do you squirt it right in your mouth?
No, I'm not.
You're not that decadent.
I don't really have a sweet tooth, so I'd put a little amount on, not a whole pie.
Oh, man.
Now, what I would like, if it was an apple pie and a chunk of ice cream or something like that.
Would you put whipped cream on top of ice cream, as in a sundae?
I wouldn't.
Or you just have straight ice cream?
Yeah, but if someone gave me an apple pie and it had a squirt of that on it, and then a ball of ice cream beside it, yeah, I'd eat all that.
Okay, me too. I think so. I think we're at the age and
But I don't go out and buy ice cream. I don't go out and buy pies.
Oh, I do on both scores. More so ice cream, because the Kawartha dairy's just down the street.
My girlfriend always makes me eat a half of an apple pie when I see her. The little ones, the dollar ones in the store, little teeny dollar pies.
Oh, they're like
tarts. They're like $1.49 now, about like that
the size
big.
of a tart.
Yeah, no more than.
They call it a pie.
Inches.
That's misnaming.
Well, okay.
Well, that gets me to the other.
She cuts it in half, and I eat half. She eats half, whether I want it or not.
Well, I could eat the whole thing. You're talking about the size of a butter tart, apple pie.
It's a little bit bigger than a butter tart.
Okay, it's a jumbo tart, but it's
4
not
inches,
a pie.
4 inches in diameter.
It's not a pie.
No, it's not.
Okay, so that gets me into the downsizing of things, and that's a scary thought for me.
That's happening everywhere, like it's unbelievable.
So are prices going up, or are portions getting smaller, and they're charging us the same?
Both. Prices are going up and portions are getting smaller.
So then we're being squeezed at both ends of the tube.
I would love to see 20 years ago, maybe 25, a can of ravioli up to a can of ravioli now. A bag of chips up to a bag of chips now. I saw a bag of chips for sale. I almost grabbed it. And then I looked, and it was 100 grams. Are you kidding me? $2 for 100 grams of chips? What are you kidding me?
How many chips would make 100 grams?
Well, not many.
Like 5?
Not many. And it's just becoming a joke now.
It is.
Yeah.
I think it's out of control. And do you blame the stores who distribute? Do you blame the manufacturers who's wanting to squeeze more out of people?
I blame everybody. Okay. Well, the thing is the big stores set all these prices. You can pretend they don't, but it's funny enough they're very close to the same price everywhere. And then, of course, the local vegetable dealer, has a little stand at the side of the road. His wife goes there, sees what the prices are going, and they charge similar or more because it's supposed to be fresher. And a lot of times it is. It's better food, at the side.
Generally at the farmers markets, the prices are what you would expect from craft people.
Yeah.
Like it's hand grown, tended. It's not machined at all. Yeah. So I expect to pay more. Yeah. And oftentimes it's organic too.
Yeah. But now it's getting like some of the prices are just getting ridiculous. Something where you spend $1.95 is now $4. And they just don't seem to care. And another thing I'm noticing, and I can't stand it and that is you go there and you're looking at a shelf, say you want a shelf of soup, and then there's one whole section of that has no price.
Ooh.
And I find that everywhere. One whole section, there's no price.
Labeled.
How much is that? At the end of the aisle? Well, how much are the mushrooms? They're sitting there. How much are they? They're not. They're just sitting there. You're assuming they're on sale. But you're just assuming it. There's no price on them. And I'm finding that more. I was at No Frills just yesterday, I think it was. And I said, how much is this? How much is that? How much is this? And my friend, she grabbed one thing and asked them at the counter,
what's the
how
price?
Much as she scan it. Me, I just said, no, I'm not picking it up. You can't tell me what it is.
So are you upset that they no longer have the little sticky guns with the labels? Do you remember they used to go?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
This is an
but
ASMR
at least
show.
Put it on a sign. And then of course, you see, oh, that soup's only $3 if you buy 4. If you buy 1, it's $4.50. That kind of thing.
I know.
And they're really suckering us just to death. Yeah.
And
little cucumbers this big, you go, okay, no wonder they're 89 cents on sale because they're obviously the discarded cucumbers.
Yeah, there's still a place to sell them.
Yeah.
Everything has a price.
Yeah, and I can't tell you how many times I buy something and I take it home and, you go 2 days later, I got to throw it out. I better eat it all right now or throw it out. And my friend Thomas brought home a great big container of mushrooms, but he didn't get them at a store. And they're firm and they're beautiful. There's not a brown mark on them. And they could sit in the fridge for 2 weeks. I'm telling you, you know it. And you cut them and they're thick like meat. Yep. Beautiful meat. They're not spongy. Beautiful meat. And I've been cooking up some stuff now for a couple of days with them. And
is that from his garden?
No, I don't know where he got them. He picked them up.
He's very
somewhere.
good with awareness of food.
Yeah, he's owns a greenery, So, but this he didn't get it from his own. Right. He got it from somewhere else. And the difference is out of this world.
Continuing our theme of scary things, the price of food was one of them. Although sometimes I think it's a matter of picking and choosing. And caveat emptor, buyer beware. Make the choices ourselves. When you see that rack of stuff that's on sale, but you choose the can that's on the edge of that, and it wasn't part of the sale items. Yes. That is bad marketing. I don't like being
I don't
played.
like it either. I don't like it when let's just stick with ravioli. There's a ravioli, and it's made by Chef Boyardee, and it's on sale, but there's no Chef Boyardee ravioli in the shelf. So you assume, okay, well, this is because they don't have it. This is the same price. Don't assume that.
Nope. Never.
It's just a lie. They want you to see this price and buy 4 cans of that. And how many people check? Because there's 15 people behind you now. So you got to move it.
Oh, you just set it aside. I don't want that. How much was that? I don't want it.
Well, I've done that more than once. No, thank you. Yep. I'll take no thanks.
Yeah, just put it aside.
Yeah. I remember one time it was asparagus. I picked up asparagus. And I took it to the checkout, and it was like $8.50 for a bunch of asparagus. I said, what? I said, no, I'm not having that. And I think it was the next day, I was back at the same store, and someone was going for the asparagus. I said, that'll cost you $8. No. I said, that'll cost you $8.
Did they check it out?
Well, that's up to you to do it. But I'm just telling that you want to pay $8. Some people do that. I remember I was in a store once, and a lady in front of me had like 5 bags of potato chips. And I went, wow, they must be on sale. And she looked at me as if I was the dirt on her shoes. She said, I wouldn't know. Oh, must be nice. You just pick things, and that's what she is. She'll just grab what she wants to grab. She don't care.
She thought you were commenting on the number of bags she had, and assumed that you were making a derogatory remark about her. You were simply commenting on the economy. It must be on sale because you have this many. I would buy that many if it was on sale too. Inference, we're all smart shoppers, but she took offense.
I have viewed it as, I don't even want to talk to someone who has to worry about the price of my bag of chips. That's how I view it.
Yeah, so it's condescending.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah.
I just ended it. Okay, fine. I mean, I'm not going to talk to someone who don't want to talk.
Of course.
Could have been as simple as, yes, they were, or no, they weren't, but...
Or
she could have said, I have no
it's none
idea.
of your business.
But it could have been a nice, not looking at it like, oh, dirt.
Oh, she gave you the
dirt. Don't look at me.
Side-eye.
You who have to ask the price of a chip.
All right, we've got a few seconds to wrap it up on this podcast. This is scary pricing. And is anything not scary in terms of pricing of either food, mortgage rates, rents? The price of a 2-bedroom apartment, I used to be able to buy a house for that rent.
I don't know how anybody's going to be able to do it, to tell you the truth. But they're doing, they're finding ways.
How?
I don't know. But there's so many things that can go wrong. Like I know someone had a business.
You don't have much time, so get the story out.
Someone had a business. The person worked for them got stricken with cancer. Again, came back. The other business they had, the person had a stroke, and his marriage broke up. All within a short period of time. You just cannot bank on everything just going the way you think.
There's a topic. There's a topic for another podcast.
I'm sure he's going to survive. I'm sure everything's going to be fine.
How we get through these hard times is sometimes...
But things happen. They can happen so quick that empires can fall.
Empires, well, that may be a topic for another scary Jim and Terry show when empires fall. Bye-bye for now.